What is up, everybody? Definitely did not just hit my head there. That's fine. I'm back with trade announcement. Well, not really. You all know. Russell Westbrook for John Wall and a first round pick. I'm already out of breath. Yeesh. That's embarrassing. Oh, forgot to mute that. There we go. Forgot to mute that. And I broke it. Anyway, I'm back. So John Wall and a first round pick to Houston for Russell Westbrook. This doesn't really benefit either team too much, as it's a fairly even and you go and look at their stats, their play style. They're almost two of the those two players are about dead even. I think Westbrook gets more rebounds, but both play extremely athletic styles of basketball, aggressive, attack the rim, both scoring about 20 plus points, about 20 points before their career, and getting at least 8 assists in their last year. Oh my gosh, I don't know why I'm out of breath. But yeah, there are a few winners for this, I think. A few winners. As I mentioned, neither one of them are the teams. The teams, I guess, so the way this trade can work out is it's a win-win for both teams, or they stay where they were. I don't think either team really gets worse from this. Here's what I think that. Well, let's start with the Wizards. Last year, they were John Wall less. They didn't have John Wall, and they were led by Bradley Beal. Bradley Beal. I can speak, I promise. Sorry, I'm trying to. Yeah, so they were Bradley Beal-less, and they still fit. They finished 25-47, 8 games back in the playoffs. With Russell Westbrook, I don't know if they'll necessarily get those 8 wins because the rest of the team still needs to be there. But I think this is great for Russell Westbrook, as he maybe isn't the number 1 guy, but it's 1A and 1B right now. In Houston, James Harden was number 1, Russell Westbrook was number 2. That's how it worked. But that's because he was playing with James Harden, like a perennial MVP candidate. Now he's playing with Bradley Beal, who is a great scorer, great player, but he's not James Harden. So Bradley Beal, I think this will work out more 1A, 1B, and Russell Westbrook might be able to pad some more stats, maybe average another triple-double, and it'll work great. I think Russell Westbrook wanted to play his style of basketball. Washington's a great place to play it. The other reason for that, Scott Brooks, head coach of Washington, was the former head coach of Oklahoma City back when Westbrook played there. This lighting is really bad. It's good enough. So back when Westbrook played in OKC for a little bit, I think his first couple years, he had Scott Brooks. Now he has Scott Brooks again. Scott Brooks knows how to play Westbrook. So that's a good thing for Russell Westbrook and for John Wall, because he gets this star now. For the last 2 years, he's been missing his star. And when he had another star, the Wizards did well. They made it to the second round a couple times, which for the Wizards is pretty good. I don't know if they get to the conference finals. First round? Yeah, conference finals with Westbrook. They will need a lot to go right. They'll need Denny Avdija to become Luka Doncic. But yeah, very good team. A very solid team. I think they will make the playoffs. Now let's look at the Rockets. The Rockets also will win this trade for multiple reasons. First, John Wall averages more assists. He's a better playmaker, I believe, than Westbrook is. This should flow well with Harden, for the times that Harden plays off ball. Get him easy shots, and also it gives, like as I mentioned, Wall isn't Wall plays very similar um, to Westbrook. Neither are great 3-point shooters. Um, I, I Wall shot 30% from three last year. That's not great. Um, so I think it'll work in a very similar style of basketball where he just attacks and dominates from inside the 3-point line, and then when needed, kick it out to Harden. And it like exactly what we thought would work with Westbrook. I think it'll work the same, except for more passes kicking out and just spreading it out a bit more with Wallen, I believe. Second reason this works is they got a first-round pick, so they're also still winning now. They have the ability to win now, but they also have the first-round pick for the future. And finally, the third reason this works for Houston is because of DeMarcus Cousins. They recently signed DeMarcus Cousins, a former All-Star. They now have, I phrased that wrong. They now have 3 All-Star caliber teammates. That's what I was thinking my brain wanted me to say. But what I really want to say is DeMarcus Cousins and John Wall were teammates back in Kentucky. Very close friends still. So that chemistry is already built up. It's quite a bit. Yes, they haven't played together for 20 or 10 years. Wait, why the heck was I saying 20? 10 years. But still, the chemistry will be there. Especially, it will grow. It will definitely be. There will be great teammates in Houston, and I think Houston will still stay around anywhere from the 1st seed to the 8th seed. The West is so wide open. I think I'm gonna make a standings prediction video because why the heck not? But yeah, that's basically my right now analysis of the trade. I don't think either team will really lose this trade unless just all of a sudden they just tank bad. Like if the Rockets are in a bigger danger of losing this trade because they were competitive the last couple of years, so they are in the greatest danger of losing this trade. The Wizards, there's no real pressure for Westbrook to work out in Houston or in Washington, but if he does, great, and if he doesn't, not great. But yeah, thank you all very much for watching. Please leave a like and subscribe. It would mean the world to me. And I will see you in my next video. Adios.